Hey guys, this is Turok, and in this video I'm going to be reacting to a new trailer for the new Fable game. Yeah, there's a bunch of new games coming out from that came out this year. I did the whole direct for Nintendo. I had time for that, and I did the State of Play too. I didn't know PlayStation was doing the whole showcase thing as a separate thing, or I saw there was like the Summer Games Fest, but on Saturdays and Sundays I'm usually very busy catching up on chores and stuff, and I recorded one or two videos. So I know that there's some other trailers here I'm trying to catch up on. So Fable's a game I've been very interested in trying out. I heard the original one was really good. I think the second one was supposed to be the best one, and I think there's a third one. And so I was when the first one came out. I remember I was actually in high school at the time, and someone else I was in one of my classes told me that one was really good. But at the time, I didn't have an Xbox. I only had the GameCube at the time, and I didn't even have that many games in it. I replayed the hell out of the Ocarina of Time. So I was talking about the Ocarina of Time the other day too, and I was like thinking that God, I think I replayed that game more than any other one, as far as just replaying it over and over again. The games I've probably put the most hours in would probably be Pokemon games, but I think I replayed Ocarina of Time at least 10 times over. And so I really was interested in seeing what this fantasy games are about, and I just never got into this. I no wait, I did. Well, I did try this one. I had Game Pass for a short while, like 6 years ago, and I just wasn't able to put enough time into it because I was in college. And I want to replay the original one, not replay it, but yeah, start it again soon. And I was hoping to start it soon after I finished Trails Through Daybreak a few months ago, but I'm playing other stuff. So I know this is a game where like you're in a fantasy world, you can make a lot of choices and it affects the ending. So I want to see what this new one's about. I'm really excited to see this. I don't know why it's this. I just keep seeing people kind of like shitting on this sometimes because they're worried that this game was going to focus on a woman character, and now they're going back to like letting you make your own character. And I think some of these Sony people are like trying to like dunk on it because like. So I don't get this. Are there really like so many people out there that get really mad at certain IPs because it's like not theirs? Why does there seem to be a certain tribalism among these games? I can say though that most of these Sony games that Sony have been making in the last 10 years, I don't really care for. I was replaying Uncharted, the original ones. I like those. I like the original Ratchet and Clank game, and there's some other little ones like that. And the old God of War games. Will say with Nintendo, like at least Nintendo's making fun games. I do wish they'd be on other stuff, but like I don't know why people get so mad over this stuff. Anyways, I'm going off on a tangent. So this is Hero of Wraithmarch trailer. Don't know what that means, but this looks cool.
Do I remember the moment my powers came in?
Oh yeah, my screen.
Well, I was being crushed to death with seawater and mud and manure.
I love
I was
her.
holding onto my sister's hand. I
Drink it.
remember her fingers gripped so tightly in mine that her nails drew blood.
I just worked out, so I'm caffeinating up good.
I lost her grip.
Okay. I'm gonna get a jacket on. A little chilly. It was so hot recently.
The memory bit, yeah.
Isabel. Oh, that's a nice name. I was looking at the name. Is that
I know why you're here.
Spaniard name, right? Or Italian too?
Talk about them. They're not real heroes.
You ever seen a legend in the flesh?
All that power. How do they use it?
Ooh.
Mindless beasts. Fighting petty villains.
Boy, we're getting a lot of high fantasy this second years. We got Witcher 4 coming, and then this, and
Knows how to wield power.
I mean Hogwarts Legacy.
Waste of time and trivialities.
You're back, and dressed like a twat.
Got more important things to worry about than vegetables.
A hero knows how to live with their choices.
Oi! What the fuck was that?
Well, I was just...
Just sent my brother into the infinite fucking abyss without even asking permission.
What?
Remorse.
Is this
Remorse
for,
for the guilty.
is this for like? Yeah, for the guilty.
Look, I will tell you what I told them. Albion is broken, and I'm going to mend it.
Okay.
Albion doesn't need heroes. It needs a hero.
You're a monster.
Sure, it needs heroes.
Hero
Why can't there be more than one?
is me.
Yeah, usually if you think you're the hero, you're not always the hero. That's at least that's a narrative thing. Okay, so it's just calling and they're just calling it Fable because it's just like rebooting. No, all right. Oh, February next year. Wow, a lot of stuff's coming out. I wanted to see this too because I'm thinking like, unfortunately, oh wow, I'm really just watching a lot of like remake stuff. So there's Fable and there's Persona and there's some other stuff I was watching. Like I want to see some new IPs come out and I have something interesting coming. This is my GTA 6. 2 weeks. Oh, this came out 2 weeks ago. Wow. Jacob Blades his return. Oh, is that Haley Atwell? Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Yeah, Haley Atwell's great. Like that. She's the one from the Marvel, she's in Captain America. She's Captain America's love interest. Agent Carter, right. Someone who sees the insanity of heroes for what they are. Yeah, so she's a villain essentially, thinks she's a hero. Okay, interesting. They got some other people in? Okay, I have to look these names up. Oh, they got a gameplay demo too. Now I'm not gonna watch too much of that stuff. I wanna go into this blind, except for like playing the other games. I'll play the other games at some point. I'll definitely try and get to the first one here. But other than that, I wanna go into this blind and not understand the lore too much of this story. Because this looks really good. This is probably one of the games I'm most excited for coming out. Like there's not at some point I might check out like Assassin's Creed 4 Resynced and I want to play Persona 4 Revival. All these 4 games. Why is it all the 4 games that keep getting remade? Huh, that's funny. It's always like the 4 or 2 or 4 among games that are some of the best. Like that's also the same with some of the games I like. Persona 4, the original, is one of my favorite games, as well as Assassin's Creed 2. Darksiders 2 is one of my favorite games. I hope we get that. That 4th one's supposed to be coming out soon. It's technically the 5th. There's a 4th game at the prequel. I'm waiting for Darksiders 4. That's the one thing I was waiting for the most too. I'm gonna end this quickly, but in this moment. But yeah, I don't know why there's no Darksiders 4 trailer again yet. That announcement trailer was freaking 10 months ago. Yeah, Darksiders 4 is another game I'm waiting for too. Those 4s and 2s are just funny how those are the ones that like I'm waiting for. Darksiders 5. Okay, so anyways, back to Fable. Yeah, I'm really excited to try this Fable game out. I hope it doesn't tank my PC though. The one thing that's my one complaint about this is I thought the original one, when I played a little bit of it, had a nice identity of its own. And now Fable's taking on the same thing as the others are of this realism. And it's like, I don't care that they all have to be super realistic. Same thing with Harry Potter. I kind of wish Harry Potter wouldn't go full realistic. Because it's just like, I want to have its charm for more than just what it is. Harry Potter obviously has its charm because of its Harry Potter, but geez, give me something that's like I was playing Shin Megami Tensei 5 and Trails Through Daybreak this year, and they're obviously aiming for an anime style thing. And I'm thinking that's what I really like is this anime style. This stuff they don't break my PC, and it's like these hyper realistic games. It just like it's very I don't know. It's just not for me. It's like very aimed at Western audiences, and I just think nah. Just give me something. Give me the 2000s style stuff again. I felt that was definitely a lot of people always say like, oh, the PlayStation 2 is their favorite thing. It's really like the games from back then, and then the PlayStation 3 too. The games from the 2000s, the refinement there, the right here, like some of those early games. I was looking at one of those early 2000s, mid 2000s, early PS3 fighting games the other day. Was it Tekken 4? Was it no Street Fighter 5? One of the ones from 2007 or something. And God, I love how there's just that right sweet spot of how realistic they look that I like. It seemed, can I just watch that Shrek 5 trailer the other day and they're going too much too. It's just like you don't need it. It doesn't always like work when you make it too realistic in games. You don't need that. We started noticing this for like what? After like The Last of Us or Uncharted 4 and what other ones came out? Like there was that Shadow of Mordor game around that time. I'm trying to think of ones I played or saw back then, and the Resident Evil games too kind of go that way. And it's just kind of like the hyper realism is my only real complaint there. Sorry. So yeah, Fable. As far as this is probably a game I'll be wish listing to try and play this year or when it comes out next year. Love all the remakes, and hopefully though we'll get some new IPs. I see a few other trailers here I want to watch this week, but my computer keeps acting funny today, so I'm gonna just leave this here. Thanks for watching.